Okay, we're just trying to figure out the setup here. I'll be right with you guys. Okay, here we go. Sorry about the delay there. Got a bit of technical problems with the software, but here we go. Ottawa Sting versus Kanata Blazers. We're here at KRC 0-0 right now. We have 7 minutes, 42 seconds left in the first period. All right, pass goes up to Ferguson. Ferguson carries it down. He throws it across to Jordan. Puck goes into the corner. Loshman's there to pick it up. He gets double teamed. Sent back to the point. Ferguson picks it up. He shoots on, misses. All right, a scramble in the corner and Sting come out with it. They break out across the other side. Campbell steps up and breaks it up. Sends a puck back in. Sting regroups in their own end. They break out at the red line. And an offside. All right, we have the full team here. Jordan's back. He's still a little bit injured, but he's playing. Face-off one back to Leo. He chips it up the boards. All right, puck comes around. Sting send it down. Off Luke's stick. He picks it up in the corner. Chips it to the boards. No one there. Back to the Sting player. Sting come around the back of the net. Cycling. To the circle, hits the point. Point man can't handle it. He sends it in. Luke picks up the puck. He breaks out to Keegan. Keegan tries to hit Ryan. Comes back to Keegan. He takes his own. Pucks get pushed forward. Sting back on it. And Keegan breaks it up. He sends it in. Ryan to Ratty. Luke at the point, takes his time, sends one in wide. Sting defenseman very calm, and they do a nice breakout and enter the zone quickly. Shot right on Hudson. Hudson Gallagher, our goalie for the night. Good glove save. Face off in our end to the left of Gallagher. We've got Nate at center. Flanked by Bob and Eric. And then we have Evan and Lincoln and D. Okay, face-off sort of one back. Not enough. Sting control behind the net. Defenseman sent it back down. Bob battling on the boards. He gets it out. Nate chases at center ice. Eric tries to intercept. Sting pick it up and they enter the zone. They get stripped by Lincoln, but they send it across to the high slot, open man. Evans on him, makes a move. Nate helps out Evan. Lincoln steps in, gets to the corner. Nate to Bob. Bob to Eric. Nice breakout. Eric's got space inside. He steps up, he slows down. He was looking for a shot there, it didn't come through. It's sent across to Nate off the stick at the blue line. Sting take a fast break our way. Come on the left side on Brady. Spin move, weak backhand to the net. Hudson behind the net. Sent around to Bob. Bob sees Eric, nice breakout. Eric again all alone, he's got speed, he makes a move to the middle. Loses the puck and he changes. Jordan breaks up the pass for Sting trying to break out. Loshman back checking. Brady steps up, disrupts it, but it comes back behind our net where Campbell picks it up. Campbell takes a look. He tries to hit Loshman with the breakout pass. It bounces off the boards all the way down. Sting regroup. Good forecheck by Ferguson. The Sting team, excellent breakout. Last time we played them, twice in a row, we lost 2-0 and 3-0. All right, big collision behind the net there with Jordan. Everyone looks okay. Brady pushes the puck up to the boards. Ferguson can't handle it. Jordan comes back to help out. Grady pushes it back up again to Ferguson. Lost puck again, back in the corner. Centered. Goal. 2 or 3 failed attempts at breaking out, and Sting make us pay with that man open in the slot. And a nice shot. 1-0 Sting. Go ahead, man.
Hey, guy.
We had some delay at the beginning, which wasn't loaded properly. But this is kind of like right here.
Yeah, you gotta screw it all.
Okay. You want to jump in?
Yeah, I can.
No, that's all right. Yeah, I'll finish up. All right. So after that goal, we're back in Sting's zone. Had some pressure there, good shot. But Sting break out fast again. Make a move. Luke breaks it up. Trailing man shoots high and over the net. Sting controlling the corner. This looks like a power play for the Sting, but we're not even strength here. All right. Nice play by Ryan to break up that point shot. Back in the slot to the Sting. They send it back to the point. Good play by Keegan, knocked that down. He breaks out to Adam. Adam enters the zone. Drop pass to Keegan. Keegan takes a shot wide. Ryan's trying to get there, he can't get there. Keegan putting pressure on. And Sting enter our zone again. Drop pass. Evan has his man in front. Battling in the corner. Evan sends it up to Ryan. He chips it out, doesn't get out. Sting controlling along the blue line. They send it into the corner, but Lincoln's there. Lincoln carries it out. He decides to clear the zone himself. Good play. Icing waved off. Blazers change. Sting under pressure by Nate forechecking. Eric's there. He can't quite get there. Another quick breakout by Sting. And Bob on the back check breaks it up along with Eric. Lincoln steps up at the blue line. He sends the puck forward, but Bob can't get to it. Oh, Nate breaks up that long breakout pass, but can't capitalize. And Sting right back on the breakout, enter his zone again. Makes a move on Evan. He keeps him wide. He gets pushed down. Stays in the battle. Gets pushed off again. He's getting help by Nate. Evan comes up with it to Bob. Bob clears the zone. He tries to get the red line. He gets mauled by 2 players. Pushes it ahead to Eric. Eric sends it in. Eric disrupts that breakout pass. And, oh, nice play by Bob, but just offside. Did you see the first goal? It was basically failed breakout twice on the boards, and then the guy in the slot. Nice little shot. All right, Sting behind our net. Ferguson forechecking. He disrupts it. Pass in front across. Oh, Jordan almost put one in, and the Sting player almost owned goal. Jordan with a good forecheck. Grady doesn't step in, but he's got coverage from McBean. McBean under pressure. Sends it up the boards to Ferguson. Ferguson pulls it back. Sends it across to Loshman. Loshman's all alone. Oh, he takes a nice shot. Almost dribbles through. Ferguson gets there in the corner. He's got 2 Sting players on him. Jordan helps out, but Sting come up with it. Fast break on Leo. Cuts to the middle. Disrupted by Luke. Luke comes up within the corner. Jordan helping out. Puck is loose behind our net. Sting pick it up. They cycle around. All right. Puck tried to come in front there, but that's the end of the first period. 1-0 Sting. Okay, period 2. We win the faceoff back to Leo. D to D to Luke. Luke takes the red line, dumps it in, rings it all the way around to the other side. Adam's there. He pushes it forward into the corner for Keegan. Keegan cycles back the other side. Into the slot for Ryan. Oh, nice one-timer. Glove saved by the goalie. And the rebound goes to the corner. Leo steps up, keeps it in, sends a shot into traffic, and Sting break out. They get disrupted at the red line, but they continue into our zone. Sting, nice shot from the side, but they miss. And Adam comes up with it. He breaks it out. Oh, nice bouncing pass to Ryan. I won't call it a saucer. Ryan in, move, oh! Ryan couldn't tuck it in. Puck comes out, Lincoln to Evan, back to Lincoln. Lincoln sees Keegan in the middle. He picks it up. He makes a nice play. Carries it in. Keegan pushes it forward into the corner. He cycles it behind the net for Ryan. He can't quite get there. Lincoln backs off. Lincoln steps up, takes out his man and the puck. Evan chips it up our blue line, but Sting pick it up and they come in quickly. Nice stuff by Hudson. Okay, face off. Bob picks it up off the face off. He skates out of the zone and pushes it up into their end. But their defenseman covers it D to D. Lincoln steps in at the red line. Sets up Eric. Puck comes out again. Lincoln backhands it to Bob. Bob chips it behind the net. Eric's forechecking. He can't get there though. Oh, he does. He picks it up. Puck pops out. Scrambling. And Sting again control. And a really nice enter into the zone. Evan scrambling. And an absolute rocket top corner goal by Sting. Okay, Sting win the faceoff. They send it back to their left defenseman. He cycles back under pressure from Ferguson. Sends it all the way up. Disrupted by Campbell. But Sting again control and they enter the zone. They send a centering pass into the slot. They can't handle it, but they come back up within the corner. They send it to the point. Shot from the point deflected by Loshman. Into the corner for Campbell. He rips it around. And Ferguson's there. Ferguson with the fast break. He enters the zone. He's got Loshman. He shoots the puck wide. Loshman picks it up, sends it back to Campbell. Campbell on his offside, backhands it into the corner. Loshman behind the net to Ferguson. Ferguson centers it for Jordan. Backhand misses. Nice play. And Campbell fighting at the blue line. He comes up with it but can't keep it in. He sends it back to his partner Brady. Off his stick, back into our zone. Brady's under pressure. He sends it around. Oh, bad bounce off the boards, but Hudson has a heads-up play. They still can't clear, but Jordan's there. Jordan sends it down. They're calling an icing, but it gets waved off. Ferguson forechecking. Leo steps in. He takes a shot. Hits some legs in front. Ferguson gets pushed off the rebound. Keegan's there behind the net. Ryan can't get the puck. And the Sting enter our zone into the corner with Luke. He takes the puck and his man into the corner. He's getting help from Keegan. But Sting come up with it behind the net. That looks dangerous, but Keegan's staying on his man. Centering pass intercept by Adam. Adam hits Ryan. Ryan's got a fast break. He splits the D. He's in. He shoots. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Nice save, but a bit of a quick whistle there. A loose puck. Nice burst, nice pass by Adam. Nice burst of speed by Ryan to split the D. He got a little bit manhandled there. Oh, and they're calling a penalty against Sting for that. All right, so Blazers on the power play here. All right, face-off one to Ryan, but he can't get the one-timer off. Sting interrupted and sent it all the way down. Leo's all the way back. He picks it up behind the net. He's under pressure already. He hits Keegan. Keegan gets interfered with, but Leo helps him out. Leo to Luke. Luke at the red line. He chips it in softly into the corner. Ryan's forechecking. He gets there. Adam as well. Puck rolling up on the glass. Ryan can't get to it. Lincoln cuts the gap. Forces this Sting to dump it down. Picked up by Luke. He's got pressure and he sends it up to Ryan. Ryan can't handle the pass back to Sting. They dump it down. Lincoln stops it though. He makes a one lag move there at the blue line. He carries it in. One move, two moves, three moves. Oh, Lincoln almost puts one in. Beautiful play. Back to the point to Evan. Sting intercepted that pass and in a foot race, Evan gets there, but he's under pressure. Lincoln helps him out. Lincoln's pass gets deflected. Adam's at the red line fighting for the puck. It gets kicked forward by the Sting. Lincoln under pressure. He chips it around behind her net to Evan. The Sting are forechecking hard here. Evan's having a problem. Tries to get up to Ryan. He can't. Comes out to Nate. Nate loses the puck. Back to Lincoln. Lincoln sends it to Eric. Eric at their blue line gets stripped of the puck. Ryan's there. He sends it to Eric. Off Eric's skate. Back to the Sting. They break out. And they got a 2-on-2. Evan breaks it up. Bob blows a tire. He can't complete the breakout. Back to Evan. He skates behind the net. He skates around. Long pass to Eric. Oh, Eric tries to hit Bob. He can't. He gets his own puck back. Pushes it forward. Sting. Rip it all the way down. And an interesting line change there by the Sting. They got behind the play. Battle behind our net. 5 players there, and it gets whistled down. 3.5 minutes left in the second period. 2-0 Sting. Did Lincoln hit the post or not? Did Lincoln hit the post? It's close, eh? Yeah. All right, Sting win the faceoff, but it goes all the way through their D, back to their blue line. They quickly turn around and break out. Enter the zone. Shot from the left side. Good block by Brady. Eric picks up the rebound there. Tries to hit Bob. He does at the blue line. Nice breakout. Bob goes wide. Bob can't beat his man, so he dumps it in and chases his own dump in. Nate trailing. Nate gets it in the high slot on the backhand. He slides it across, but off the Sting player into the corner. Sting trying to break out, disrupted by Nate and Bob. Back in the corner to Sting. They send it around the other side. Eric can't get there. But Campbell steps up and he sends it all the way back in. Even strength again. All right, Ferguson breaks up the play to Loshman. He centers it for Jordan. Jordan misses the net with a nice shot. Loshman gets the rebound. He's battling with his man. He gets double teamed, but it comes out to Ferguson. Ferguson to Jordan. Sting come up with it. Sting fast break, but Jordan Sting on his man. Good back check by Jordan. Luke gets there. He's got pressure right away. Puts it around to Loshman and Jordan. Puck comes out. Back to the Sting blue line. Sting try and hit their play at the blue line, but they miss by a lot, and it's icing. 2 minutes left, second period. All right, off the face-off. Hudson takes a shot, hits the side of the net. Sting player picks it up. They break out through the middle. Luke picks it up and he hits Schlossman at the blue line. Schlossman, shot right on. Rebound. Jordan's there. Oh, dangerous rebound. Jordan got his stick on it. And Sting goalie covers up. All right, face-off won by Sting. Everyone gets tied up in the corner. Puck bouncing behind the Sting net. Oh, Keegan comes up with it. Ryan gets it behind the net. He gets taken down hard. Obvious cross-check there. And the ref's not having that. So Sting back to the box. We've got a minute 14 left in the second period. Blazers to their second power play here. Good hustle by Keegan and Ryan behind the net. All right, Keegan steps in for the face-off. One back. Adam interferes with the face-off win. Evan can't do anything with it. He sends it back into the corner, all the way around. Lincoln steps in, but it gets past him. Evan's back. He sends it up to Keegan. Keegan sees Ryan across the ice. Ryan enters the zone. He takes it into the corner. He sends it behind the net for Adam. Adam's chasing the wrong way there, but he gets to it. He sends it out to Wilson. Wilson back to Adam. Adam taking a look into the slot for Keegan. Keegan loses the puck. Adam breaks it up. Evan pinches, a bit of a scramble there. Oh, nice try by Evan, but it actually didn't work out well. It's a 2-on-1 now with Lincoln. Oh, sorry, I missed that there, but Evan got back and he broke up the 2-on-1 pass. All right, Keegan in his zone. Keegan to the middle. Rebound. Nothing happens. All the way down. All right, end of the second period. Still 2-0 Ottawa Sting. We've got 46 seconds left to power play when the period 3 starts. All right, off the face-off, a bit of a scramble, but Brady comes up with it. He sends it up the boards. And Eric enters the zone. He passes across to Bob, but doesn't get through. Comes back out to Campbell. Campbell sees Brady open at the red line. Brady slides it to Eric. Eric in the zone. Bobbles the puck there. And Sting out on a 2-on-1 somehow. Nice pass across. Brady stays on his man. Who's helping out there? Nate's got the puck. Nate skates it out. He hits Bob on the feet with the puck at the red line, and Bob sends it back to Nate. Nate enters the zone. He splits the D. Back to Eric. Eric, shot deflected up into the mesh. All right. Off the face-off, puck comes across. Luke keeps it in, but Sting recover, and they break out quickly as usual. And 3 of the Sting players enter the zone, but Leo steps them up with help from Jordan. Jordan shovels it up the boards to Ferguson. Ferguson breaks out with a pass to Loshman into his skates. Sting pick it up. They enter with 4 players now. 4 on 3 here. That's a new one. Into the corner for Sting. They're controlling as if they have the power play, which they just actually killed off our power play. All right, break out to Ferguson. He hits Loshman. Loshman enters the zone, tries to make the move to the inside, but gets stripped of the puck. Sting come up with it. A good forecheck by Jordan behind the net. He tries to send it in front. No, Sting control it. Loshman takes his man down, takes his second man down, right in front of the ref. The ref doesn't mind that kind of play. Oh, now Loshman draws a penalty. Loshman could have got 2 penalties there, but instead he draws one. Good play. Good hustle in the corner by Loshman. All right, 10 minutes left in the third period. We're going to our third power play here. Okay, face off won by Jordan to Evan. Evan loses the puck. Out of the zone.
Get out of the zone.
Okay, Evan across to Lincoln. All right, Blazers having trouble here. They regroup. Ferguson to Hudson. Back to Lincoln. Good play. Lincoln carries it in behind the net. He gets stripped, but Ferguson's there.
Look around, man.
Evan steps up at the blue line. Puck comes out. Lincoln, good back check there. And an offside. All right, well, let's regroup here. We got 1:17 left. Adam blows a tire, but Keegan picks up the puck, carries it in to the middle to Ratty. Ratty misses the net wide. Keegan's there. He sends it back in front to Ratty. Ratty gets tied up. Ryan's trying to get the rebound. Keegan back to Evan. Evan to Lincoln. Lincoln, nice shot, misses the net though. Evan pinches in deep. He wins the battle. Adam to Ryan. Ryan shot. Good save by Sting. Lincoln keeps it in. In front. Oh my God. Wow, good play by Ratty to Keegan, and Keegan point blank shot, but good save by the goalie. All right, they're resetting here now. Shea's behind the net. He hits Keegan. Keegan's under pressure. Back to Brady. Over to Campbell. Oh, Campbell fans on it, but picks it up out of his feet, goes behind her own net. And that should be the end of our power play here. Keegan can't handle that pass at the red line. Bouncing around. Ryan can't get to it. Sting send it down. Should have been icing. Got waved off. Penalty's over. Brady under pressure. He fans on it. Sting come up with it. Nate's trying to help out. He pushes his man. Clears the zone, but Adam brings it back in. Now Nate clears the zone. Pushes it forward to Adam. Adam has it. Adam has Ryan. Ryan misses the net. Good play, but not a lot of shots on the net here. Excellent heads up by Adam. Hit Ryan right in front, but shot over the net. Okay. Puck comes out. Ryan fires it in weakly. Blazers changing. Nate's forechecking. Eric's there. Bob's there. Sting carried in. They cycle it back to the point. Shot from the point, bounces off the side of the net, back into the corner. Sting cycling again. They're playing like they have a power play here. Off Luke's feet, across the crease, or across the slot, into the corner for Leo. He wins the battle, gets it to Nate. Nate skates it around. He somehow comes up with it. Skates it out. Hits Eric at the red line. Eric makes a move to the middle. He shoots. Save, rebound.
Get it.
Bob takes a shot off the rebound. Bouncing puck goes to the corner. Misses. Leo steps in. Bouncing puck. Sting comes up with it. They fire it out to the red line. They carry it in. Good zone entry by the Sting. Shot from the side. Misses. Comes all the way around. Bob's there. He chips it up to Jordan. Jordan's got speed. He cuts across. He's got Eric. He rips the shot over the net. Exciting hockey here. All right, to Lincoln. Lincoln fires it in. Bouncing puck off some skates. Good shot. Out to the point. Evan slap shot. Oh, he hits the side of the net. Into the corner for Loshman. He sends it around behind the net. Nobody's there.
He takes a lot of extra little chips.
Good effort by Lincoln. Back to Lincoln again. Oh, good play. Lincoln hits Jordan. Jordan dumps it in.
Yeah.
All right, Sting breakout. Poke check by Evan. At the red line, back to Ferguson. Ferguson hits Fergie in the middle. Fergie from the ringette line. Bouncing, weak shot, misses the net. Oh. Ferguson falls into the corner. He gets up. He's okay. Lincoln shoots into some skates. Gets dumped down. All right, icing. Just under 5 minutes remaining. 2-0 Sting.
Yeah.
All right, Sting win the face-off. They reverse it all the way around behind the net to the other side of the boards. They're under pressure by Keegan. Back behind their net. They lose the puck. Ryan's forechecking. He sends it out to Shea. Shea sends a puck in. Good save. Rebound. All right, 4.5 minutes left. Let's go. Okay, face-off one, back to Brady. Back to Ryan in the corner. Ryan's tied up by the linesman there. All right, in the corner here. Keegan comes up with it behind the net. He gets stripped. He gets taken down. Adam tries to help him out. Keegan comes up with it, sort of. Now Sting try and break out. Campbell steps in. Brady helps him out, but the puck's still in our zone. All right, Sting controlling. Brady strips it behind the net. He sends it up to Adam. Adam breaks out with it. Tries to hit Ryan, but in his feet, and it sends into the Sting zone. They ring it around, and nobody's there. And a quick breakout by the Sting. They're already at the blue line. One-on-one with Leo. He strips his man. Oh, and the follow-up forward from Sting takes a nice shot. But Hudson had it all the way. Glove save. All right, Sting control off the face-off. Their point man sends it behind our net. Leo fans on it. Nate's there to help out. Comes out in front. Luke picks up the dangerous puck. He sends it up to Bob. Bob breaks out, but then gets stripped of it, and the puck comes back to the Sting blue line. Quick turnaround by Sting. They break in. And they cut into the middle. Wow. All right. Luke controls the puck. He pushes it up to nobody. Sting defenseman. Oh, intercepted by Nate. Nate waits for his teammates to be on side, and he heads in. He cuts to the middle. Pass to Bob. Bob makes the move. Oh! Good stop by the Sting. And it looks like we're going to get a tripping penalty. All right, so nice play in front there to hit Bob, and he tries to sneak one in, but good stop by the Sting. And then Nate behind the play looks like he got maybe a tripping penalty. All right, here we go. Jordan wins the faceoff. Back to Lincoln. Lincoln tries to send it up. It gets intercepted by Sting. Their defenseman rips a dump shot into the corner. Lincoln's there under pressure. Jordan's helping out. He tries to poke it forward. Sting come up with it. They're controlling on the power play. Blocked by Evan in front into the corner. Lincoln with his man there. Jordan helping out. Lincoln skates out behind the net. He's under pressure. He reverses. Jordan blows a tire, can't get there. But he quickly recovers. And Sting, point man, misses his shot. And Loshman kicks it out. No, it stays in. And Sting in the slot, dangerous, but the puck goes to the corner. Evan comes up with it. He skates behind the net. He skates with it. He's got some room. He's got a 1-on-2. He skates with it. He bobbles the puck in the zone, but he leaves it there and burns some time off the clock for the power play. Got a minute and a half left in the game. All right, Sting still in the power play. Gets a step on Evan, shot, misses. Ryan's there to pick up on the boards. He rips a shot right into the ref. Why the ref's there, I don't know. And a nice save by Gallinger with the glove. All right, a minute and 10 left in the game. We're down 2-0. Short-handed for the next 33 seconds. All right, Sting winning the faceoff, D-to-D pass. Uncorks a shot, gets deflected wide. Sting control behind the net. Campbell. Now to the corner, Ryan's there. Blazers setting up the box. Sting into the slot, makes a move, shot, right on, save, scramble. Good play by Hudson Gallinger. Stopped the first shot and smothered the rebound. We've got 8 seconds left shorthanded here with a face-off in our end. And then we're going to go with about 38 seconds to go after that. All right, Sting control the face-off to the point. Point man shoots. Bounce. Oh, stopping in front. Scramble behind the net. Sting come up with it. In the corner. Luke's on his man. He strips his man of the puck, but he gets double teamed. Sting center it. Oh, nice. Campbell kicks it away. Keegan comes up with the puck. Keegan carries it out and chips it out to Ryan. Even strength, 20 seconds left. Ryan in the corner. Ryan behind the net. He reverses, centering pass. Keegan can't get to it. Sting, chip it up. Off the ref again. Luke keeps it in, but a Sting player comes in and dumps it down. 4 seconds left. Campbell, long pass. Ferguson. And that's the game. Blazers lose 2-0 to Ottawa Sting. Next game is, I believe, Friday in Navan against Cumberland. So for the playoffs, we've got a loss against the Crush and the Ottawa Sting, and we have wins against Leitrim and the Blues. So we're 2-2 for the playoffs.